Chapter 14. Flowers around us. Flowers of different plants differ in colors, size, shape and fragrance. The flower makes a plant look beautiful. Flowers grow from buds. Buds are swollen parts that appear at the tips of the stems. Buds burst and open into flowers. Flowers generally grow at the end of the stem. They last for a short time. Flowers contain nectar. A bud blooming into a flower. Bud, bud blooming, flower. Parts of a flower. The main parts of a flower are sepal, petal, stamen and carpel. The green leaves that protect a flower bud are called sepals. Stamen is made up of filament and anther. Anther produces pollen grains. Petals are modified leaves that surround the reproductive parts of flowers. Carpel is one of the leaf-like seed-bearing structures that constitute the innermost whole of a flower. Parts of a flower. Sepals, carpels, female part of flower, stamen, male part of flower, pistil, female part of flower, petals. Pollen grains. Flowers bear a yellow-colored powdery substance called pollen grain. The pollen grains help in the formation of fruits and seeds. The seeds produce new plants. So, flowers are the reproductive organs of the plant. Large and bright flowers attract insects. While feeding on nectar and pollen, the insects pollinate the flowers. Flower, fruit, seed, new plant coming out from a seed. Flowers wither off after pollination to form fruits that bear seeds. Seeds germinate to form new plants. Flowering seasons. Flowers bloom at different times of the year. Flowers like jasmine, dahlia and pansy bloom in winter. Flowers like tulip, lily and daffodil bloom in spring. Flowers like tuberose, sunflower and salvia bloom in summer. Flowers like rose and marigold are seen throughout the year. Roses, marigolds. Do you know? Some plants produce toxic substances that kill other plants around them. Sunflower is an example. Non-flowering plants. Some plants do not bear flowers. Plants like ferns, fungi, and mosses do not have flowers. Ferns, fungi, mosses, pine trees. Flowers in everyday life. Flowers have many uses in our everyday life. Fresh flowers are used every day for decoration and to offer prayers. Flowers are used to decorate our homes during festivals, decorating pandals and weddings and for making rangoli. Floral rangoli. Petals of some flowers are used to make tricolors called gulal during Holi celebration. Flowers are used to make essences such as vanilla used in cakes and some sweets. Others give us essence oils for making perfumes, oils, soaps and shampoos. Many women use flowers in their hair or pin up to their dresses. Flower designs called floral motifs are used on pottery, fabrics, jewelry, embroidery and wall paintings. Flowers of certain plants are cooked and eaten. For example, cauliflower, broccoli, banana and pumpkin plants. Cauliflower, broccoli, saffron, rose petals, cloves. Spices like cloves come from the flower buds, saffron from the crocus flower, and rose water prepared from rose petals are used in food preparations for their smell and flavor. Florists. Today florists make lovely bouquets and garlands. These flowers are either grown locally or brought from faraway places. They also sell flowers like rose, carnation and gladioli. Honey from flowers. Flowers produce a sweet liquid called nectar. Honey bees come to the flowers to get this nectar. The bees suck the sweet nectar from flowers and store it in their honey stomach. When the bees are fully loaded with nectar and pollen, they fly back to the hive. A beehive consists of thousands of small chambers called combs. Bees protect their hive. If anyone disturbs them, they sting. These honeycombs are like small rooms where the bees store nectar and pollen, lay eggs, and raise their young ones. The bees spit out the nectar that they collect from flowers and seal the comb with wax that they produce. Slowly, the nectar turns into honey. It is stored as food for the bees and their babies. Each beehive has one queen bee that lays eggs. There are a few male bees called the drones in the hive and a very large number of worker bees in a hive. Worker bees build the hive, look after the young bees, and collect nectar from flowers. Honeybees on flowers. Extracting honey. The art of beekeeping is called apiculture. There are some methods for the extraction of honey. First, a fire is lit under the beehive to scare away the bees. Then, the hive is removed. Honey is extracted from the honeycombs. Beekeepers now breed honeybees in special boxes called apiaries. An apiary. Value voice. Flowers look nice in gardens and parks. They bring joy and happiness in our lives. Key words. Stigma. The apex of the pistil of a flower on which pollen grains are deposited and germinate. Ovary. The part of a plant that produces seed. Nectar. Sugary liquid substance found in flowers. Let's remember. Flower is the most beautiful part of a plant. A flower is the reproductive part of a plant. A bud blossoms into a flower and a flower grows into a fruit. Bees make honey from the nectar of flowers. We use flowers to decorate homes, make rangolis, prepare tasty dishes, and make oils and perfumes.